Hey guys, today is going to be my January empties. I'm filming this about 10 days early. It is January 20th right now, and I'm going back to school in a couple days, so I didn't want to lug all this trash to school just to film an empties video in a couple days. So I decided to just film it a little bit early because I actually do have a ton of stuff in my Marshalls bag right here. I actually have a decent amount of hair care, some makeup, skincare, lots of samples, and just a ton of stuff. So I'm excited to provide mini reviews for you, tell you whether or not I'd repurchase these items. So let's get started. I have one wax type product. So for Christmas I got a scent warmer or a tart warmer, and I got this also for Christmas. This is the Better Home Salted Caramel Pumpkin, and this just smells like straight salted caramel. It smells so good. I'm burning the last 2 cubes right now, and it just smells really nice. This one definitely has a very strong throw, and my sinuses have been acting up lately. I've been kind of losing a sense of smell lately. I'm not really sure if it's going to be permanent or what, because I've been feeling like that for a few years. Anyway, this one is very strong and I do smell it. I think it makes my room smell good, like baked goods, and I would repurchase this one. And then instead of makeup, I'm going to move on to samples, so I will put the time cards if I remember, so you can break it up if you don't want to watch all these samples, because I do have a lot. I'm going to try to go pretty fast through these because a lot of these I didn't really see a major difference in. So this is the Hask Macadamia Oil Moisturizing Shampoo and Conditioner. It made my scalp and like the top of my hair feel really soft, but didn't make the rest of my hair feel really soft. Like the ends, they still felt kind of dry, so I would not purchase this. This is the Garnier Fructis Grow Strong Fortifying Conditioner and Shampoo, and this smelled really good, but it didn't do anything for my hair. I have a couple of face mask samples. This is the Fresh Rose Face Mask. I think this smells really good, like roses and rose water. And I don't think it does a whole lot for my skin, but it does help calm it down a little bit and give a little bit of hydration. But I don't think it's that worth the money for me personally, because my skin's pretty normal. It gets a little bit dry in the winter. I don't have a whole lot of like dry patches on my skin, so I didn't notice a major difference, but it did feel nice and smell good. This is the Origins Original Skin Retexturizing Mask with Rose Clay, and I didn't notice anything the first time I used it, but the second time I used it, I noticed a major softness in my skin. I think it made it feel super smooth, and this did feel nice. I didn't love the scent of it. It had a little bit of exfoliating beads in it, not like the Glam Glow one. It was a little bit more fine and less harsh. I don't think I'd purchase this, but I would use another sample and be happy about it if I got one. I ran out of moisturizer this month, so you're going to see a lot of moisturizer samples in here. So I used up 3 of the Paula's Choice Resist Barrier Repair Moisturizer, and I didn't love the scent of this. I don't think it did a whole lot for my skin. Honestly, I think most moisturizers do the same thing, especially at my age. I'm not that old yet. I'm 21, but I'm sure in a few years I'll start to see more signs of aging. But for now, this didn't really do a whole lot for me. I did not like these at all. This was the Milk Makeup Micellar Water Makeup Remover Wipes, and these smelled fishy and it was disgusting. They didn't remove very well and I couldn't handle the smell, so thankfully there's only one of them in here. I did get some makeup off, but not as much as my Equate Oil-Free Eye Makeup Remover that I use all over my face, so this was a dud for me. This one was really nice. This is the Josie Maran Surreal Skin Argan Moisturizer, and this was really nice from what I remember. I can't remember the scent of what this was, but I would consider picking this up if it came in the set. I have a couple samples from the Juice Beauty Blemish-Clearing line, and I had the Blemish-Clearing Serum. I only had, I think, 2 uses in here, and it felt nice. I don't think it did a whole lot of clearing for my skin because my skin wasn't breaking out that much, but I actually did get sent some Juice Beauty PR, and I got this sent to me as well, so I will be trying this out when I have more breakouts. So this was fine, but I didn't notice a big difference because it was only 2 uses. And I also used up the cleanser that came with this set of samples, but I can't find it in here. And I did use it up this month, but it was fine as well. It was only 2 uses, so I think I need a little bit more time to decide if I like products in samples. If I get a couple samples, then I can kind of tell, but if it's just 2 uses, I really can't. And then also this oil-free moisturizer from Juice Beauty. It was very greasy on my skin, so I didn't like this. I have this L'Occitane Amande body cream. Basically, it's the milk concentrate, and it was fine. Again, a lot of these samples I just think are okay, and this is definitely one of them. I have other lotions that I like. Here is this Kiehl's Hydro Plumping Retexturizing Serum Concentrate. I actually really liked this serum. I didn't notice a whole lot again, but I would definitely consider getting more samples of this or looking into purchasing this product. I have 2 of the Too Faced Shadow Insurance samples, and I actually have 2 deluxe size samples to use, and I did like this eye primer. This is the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Face Cream, and this was a nice moisturizer. It was very hydrating, but I didn't notice a whole lot again. I think a lot of moisturizers just do the same thing, honestly. This is the Caudalie Vino Effect, or Vino Perfect serum, and this was a nice serum, kind of sticky, so I don't think I would go for this over the Kiehl's one. This was the Tatcha Supple Moisture Rich Silk Cream, and this was a very hydrating cream as well, and it felt really nice on the skin, but it's very expensive. This was the L'Occitane Creme Comfort Légère, and I didn't notice a whole lot, and I think it had a weird smell. This was the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue in Vanilla, so I think this was a light to medium coverage foundation, and it was a little bit too dark for me. This was the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. I prefer the anti-aging and original one to this one, but it worked fine. And lastly, for samples, I think I have this Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation, and this is in Y225, and this was fine. It was just okay to me. I didn't notice that it was like an amazing foundation or anything, so I would not look into this. Now that samples are done, we can finally move on to makeup. So first I have this Hourglass Ambient Mood Light Primer, and I think this made my skin oxidize with my foundation, and I think this made my foundation oxidize on my skin, so I didn't like this. It was an okay primer, but honestly, I would not look into this or purchase it. This was the MAC Strobe Cream, and I really do like this. I think it's actually a moisturizer, like an illuminating moisturizer, but I use it as a primer, and I really like it. It gives my skin such a beautiful glow, and I would consider purchasing this. I used up this Pure Release Daily Lip Nourisher, and it has mango and shea butter in it. This was a deluxe size sample that I got in my only Ipsy bag that I got. And this was nice. It smelled like lemon cookies. It wasn't ultra hydrating, but it was a good basic lip balm that smelled really nice, and it actually helped my nose a lot when I had a cold. It was really dry and raw from me blowing it all the time, and this definitely helped because I put it around my nose. I know it's a little bit weird to put lip balm around your nose, but when I'm sick, that's basically all I do, and I also put Vaseline on my nose because I rub my skin raw when I have a cold, and this definitely helped soothe it. Lastly, for my makeup empties, I know it wasn't a whole lot this month. This is the Lancome Definicils Mascara sample, and this was a nice mascara. I did like this. Here's what the wand looks like. It's a very skinny, natural bristle brush, and I think it gave me a decent amount of volume, but mostly length and separation, and this was a really nice mascara for the lower lashes. I don't think I'd purchase it, but I'd be happy to receive a sample if I ever got one again. I actually have some hair care empties this month, which I'm so excited about because I never have hair care empties. This is the Silk Elements Mega Silk Heat Protection Spray, and this is like the brown one, but I like the green bottle better because it has like an olive oil smell, and that one's a little bit more hydrating. This one was fine. It just protects your hair. I spray it after my shower just for a little bit of like shininess on my hair, and then I also will spray it when I straighten my hair or do anything with heat on my hair. This was fine. Like I said, I like the green bottle better. This was an empty between my family and I. This was the Suave Almond and Shea Butter Conditioner. The Suave shampoos and conditioners are actually really nice, especially if you're on a budget, because it makes your hair feel really soft, but I think my hair is getting a little bit used to this because I've been using the Suave products for several years now, and I do want to try out some more hair care products, but I have a lot of shampoo and conditioners at home that my family and I need to use up. And also I have the Suave shampoo and conditioner at school of a different kind that I also need to finish up. So I won't be buying a shampoo and conditioner that's different from this for a while, but I did like this one. I finally finished this Organics Coconut Milk Hair Serum, and this was the anti-breakage hair serum. This lasted me a year and a half, and at around this mark, I just started using it as like a hair mask before I went in the shower. So this was a very nice oil slash serum. It made my hair feel really soft, and it helped soothe a little bit of the ends. I don't know about the breakage part because I never really paid attention to that, but it made my hair feel really soft. It smells like sweet coconuts, and it smelled really nice. I would pick this up again, but I have a couple other mini hair oils that I have to get through before I purchase this one again. And then this one's so sad. I broke my favorite Real Techniques base shadow brush. This was my favorite brush for cream eyeshadow, and it just pops right out, which is super sad because I loved this brush. I have another one of these. It's a little bit more flimsy and soft than this one. Like, look, I can't even put it back in. I'm really sad because this is a brush that you can only find in a set. I wish they would sell this separately because I would totally purchase it, but they don't, so I would have to purchase the whole set again before I could get this brush again. This brush was awesome though, and I'm very sad to see it go. I finished this Bath & Body Works Pumpkin Cranberry Cider Hand Sanitizer. This smelled so good. I wish I picked up more of these like pumpkin fruity scents because they smelled amazing. They had like a sweet, spicy scent with a little bit of fruitiness to it, so it just smelled really nice, and I love their hand sanitizers, so I would definitely pick up more of them in the future. I finished this Bath & Body Works Vanilla Bean Noel Shea and Sparkle Scrub. This was a very gentle scrub that I used on the daily, so this only lasted me a couple weeks because I used it every day. It was fine. It was a very basic exfoliator, so I think if you have more sensitive skin and you want something that smells nice for a scrub, I would recommend this one because it's not super harsh, but I like a very gritty, harsh scrub on my skin because I only use it like twice a week maybe, and I think harsher scrubs really get that dead skin off. This was nice, but it wasn't my absolute favorite scrub I've ever tried. And then another Vanilla Bean Noel product, I finished a lotion. The keynotes in here are fresh vanilla bean, warm caramel, sugar cookies, whipped cream, and snow-kissed musk. This is my absolute favorite body care scent ever. I think it smells like sugar cookies / vanilla pudding, and it just smells amazing. I have the body cream that I'm almost out of right now, but I think the lotion smells the best out of the line if you want that vanilla pudding scent. If you just want a sweet vanilla scent, the rest of it smells nice, but this one I think smells the best, so I would definitely repurchase more of the lotions. Lastly, I have some skincare. This is the Chanel Lift eye cream. This was fine. I didn't notice a whole lot. I think I will notice more with eye creams when I get a little bit older, but for now it's just preventative. So this was fine, but it's so expensive that I would not purchase this. I really enjoyed this. This was the Andalou Naturals 1000 Roses Beautiful Day Cream. This was such a nice basic moisturizer. It wasn't too heavy, it wasn't too light, and it smelled like roses. I was really nervous to use this because I used the Carez Wild Rose Facial or Sleeping Facial, whatever it's called. That broke me out really badly, and I don't break out from products really ever, so I was kind of nervous, but this didn't break me out at all. It was a really nice hydrating cream, and I would consider purchasing a full size of this. I have a deluxe sample of the Glam Glow Thirsty Mud Hydrating Treatment. This was a nice mask. It smelled like coconuts. I don't think I'd fork out the money for the full size because it's about $70, but I would pick up more samples of this in the future, or I'd utilize my points for a point perk of this. I have two of my favorite skincare products in this Empties. The first one is my Equate Oil-Free Eye Makeup Remover. You guys know I love this. I use cotton rounds, soak one, and then I can get most of my face, and if I still have a little bit more makeup on my face, I just put a little bit on another one, and I go around the rest of my face, and it gets everything off. This is such a great makeup remover. I use it all over my face. It's not just for my eyes. It doesn't burn my eyes, so it's just awesome, and I think it's only about $4 or $5 at Walmart. I also have this L'Oreal Collagen Filler Moisturizer. I've gone through so many of these, probably like 50 within the last like 3-4 years. As you can see, it's all done. I think this is about $10-ish at Walmart, give or take. This is my favorite moisturizer. It's super hydrating, but it's not too greasy on me. My entire family uses it, and I think it's such a great moisturizer. And then finally I have this Alba Botanica Hawaiian Facial Toner. This is complexion balancing with hibiscus in it, and I loved this facial toner. I think it really helped clear out my pores. It wasn't super harsh, and it wasn't overly gentle. I think it was just a nice in-between. My face just felt really nice after this, so I would definitely look for it again. I got it at Marshall's, and I've been looking for it ever since, but I haven't been able to find it, so maybe it's in stores still, but I would purchase this again. Those were my empties for the month of January, or most of the month of January. I just didn't want to lug all this trash to school, as I told you in the beginning of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Talk to you later. Bye.